Hello, National Fixed League, and welcome back once again. We are coming to you live from the St. Clair Country Club parking lot, bringing you the Week 12 recap, the Week 13 preview, heading into the final week of the regular season. We're jamming out here to a little Taylor Swift. To my right, your usual co-host, Austin Revito. To the left, he's back in town. He's back, bitches. The owner of Jerry Slambutsky, Roderick Kern. How you boys doing?
Good. When does she say shake it off? Are we close?
Yeah, you still got a few seconds. Well, we'll let it play a little bit. So
Hey.
we'll give the league the layout of. Here you go.
All right, that's enough. That's enough.
And
All
we've
right.
reached our Brody moment of the day.
And there it is. So another week in the books, and we're down to it's sad, boys, but we're down to our final week of the regular season. So for a lot of teams here, they're making their playoff push, or they're either in the playoffs, or we have some teams that are just out of it entirely. Would like to take this time to just right out of the gates congratulate Johnny Zaleski, owner of Tesla Motors, who has officially finished in last place in the National Fixed League. So give me an up for John.
Couple stick taps to him. We can't clap in the front because we're holding the computer, but Johnny, yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
I will send you the link once again for the trophy to be purchased.
I can actually edit
Throw it.
this. When you get it on YouTube, I can edit the brightness, so
Okay.
it'll probably help us out. We don't have to move it too much.
So that's where John's at right now. He's 2-10. He's gonna have to shell out 40 and also an additional 20 as he placed a future bet in
Oh, that's right. That was pretty bad.
with me as league commissioner that he would rally to win the ship. Not going to be the case for him this year. But let's jump into some of the Week 12 recaps. Rod, we can start off with our game, and we'll be real brief because this means about nothing. A couple of 4 and 7 teams heading into the game. So the game was meaningless, more or less. And, of course, just the way my season's gone, McCoy now decides, now that I'm mathematically eliminated from the playoffs, decides that he wants to perform like he should have been performing all year as a number 1 draft pick. Was basically a slap in the face. This is a game you would have almost rather lost and kind of see McCoy continue on the trend of just awfulness that has been this season for him. But the final score in this one, Fade the Public 2.0, 103.5 to Jerry Slambutsky, 74.9. Rod, not a particularly strong week out of yourself?
No, my team blows. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, no reason to talk any more about this game.
You got 20 points out of your kicker?
Yeah, when that's happening and he's leading everybody but Peyton Manning by a wide margin, you've got some issues on your squad.
Yeah,
Oh.
there's some serious issues.
Wow, I didn't, yeah.
Jumping down to the next matchup, and this was a big one for one team anyway. It was Ladies and Edelman who came into the game 5-6 in dire need of a win, and he got it over Billy Zaleski and Pump Up the Volume. The final score in this one, 112.3 to 65.7.
It was never a game. Well, actually, so I was watching this because this had a little bit of meaning to my slim playoff pipe dream. But I was watching and I see in succession Sproles went into the end zone and then Alsh went into the end zone. So I was like, oh, Billy, like here we go. And then I click in and I see, oh, Forte 2 touchdowns. So I was like, that's enough.
And it was unfortunate because he was actually he had the red zone cranked up this week. He was watching it. He was getting into it, even though the game technically meant nothing for his team.
When you're starting Percy Harvin, that's normally not a good sign either.
It was a good sign at the beginning of the season,
Yeah.
but now for the Jets, not so much.
He's a disaster.
But yeah, Billy, he was all pumped up. He saw his guys get in the end zone. That was encouraging, and then Forte just responded with 2 quick touchdowns and put an end to that. So
He really, that was quick.
a huge win there for Robbie Cicchino, and we were talking about it just before we came on air. So the top 6 teams make the playoffs, and we have 3 teams fighting for the final 2 spots that are all now 6.
Team Town!
And that is what's the other team there? So we have Team Tone, we have Ladies and Edelman.
And we have Sean Jackson's. Sean and Scotty
3
B.
Jacksons short of the Jacksons, 5. Speaking of them, they got a big win. They lost this week to Team Cologne, who will get his 10th win of the season. The final score in this one,